Fun fact number 63. Good morning again. Yeah, super tired. Hair's a mess. 63. I was supposed to talk more about my new place, which I'm going to. I'm still unpacking. Indoor, outdoor. I have a lot of stuff to figure out, but I'm also getting rid of stuff. Not everything. I know when my daughter gets here, I'll be probably getting rid of more stuff, like a couch maybe, unless we can fit it in the garage, but I still got to finish getting everything out of the garage. I found a way to plug in my hybrid car and um, two different ways just in case we have to, and also found how to plug it in other places out there. So that's pretty cool. I'm still struggling a little bit, but not too bad. Um, I'm probably, I pre-record because do all of this, and then I have all this time to do all of this, and then I'm jumping around and jumping around. But my new place, it's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, probably built in somewhere between the 50s and the 70s. Has tile in the kitchen with chips out of the tile and even out of the chrome around the sink. Um, it has a jacuzzi tub, and yeah, that sounds great, but it doesn't fill up fast enough for the water to be hot, and then the water gets cold before it's even full. Did the wash the other day, and there's a sink where the washing machine, um, the water goes afterwards into this sink. And I've lived in places like that before where somebody put something in the sink and didn't take it out and clogged the sink, and we had a flood in the garage. But I didn't go to work that day, and I stayed with the wash, and I saw that the slop sink was plugged, and luckily there was a plunger right there, and I plunged it. But also, unfortunately, the pipe underneath the sink has a small leak, but when it's backed up, it's a big leak. So I had to put some of my rugs and my blanket rugs around the floor to sop up the wet. And so things you need to tell your landlord about. Um, yeah, it's been an adventure. It's always an adventure, but I'm tired. I love adventures, but these ones where I have to move once a year or figure out if I'm going to be homeless is kind of getting wearing on the old girl, but that's okay. It's life. It's life, my people. It's life. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. So, working on stuff, trying to, you can see behind me, I got some stuff in the closet. There's built-in dressers in the closet, so I don't have my underwear, my pants, my bras all in the same drawer, which is kind of nice. And then the drawer's closed now, and they're not falling apart. It's nice, huh? Um, yeah, I still have CDs. You can see my DVDs and TV and my little couch. I inherited another couch, and I got to do some outdoor stuff soon. Um, that'll be one coming up that I'm going to tell you about. But the new place has a beautiful view of the ocean. Between all the buildings going down to the ocean, I'm much closer to the ocean than I was before. The pine trees are up the hill, and the ocean is just out my window. There's a window right here, and I may show you that someday. Right now, the ocean looks more gray than blue, so I want to have a beautiful day when I show you the ocean. So it's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I don't know, maybe 800, 900 square feet. It has a garage. Not a lot of parking. Parking on the street is very tight. But it's even closer to where most of the places are that I work. So that's pretty cool. I can walk to karaoke from here if I need to. I get really drunk at karaoke. I can walk home, get up the next morning, go down and get my car if I need to. It's about, maybe 5 to 10 blocks away, which isn't a bad walk. It's downhill though, so walking home uphill might be at 2 o'clock in the morning. Might not be a really good thing. Um, doing a lot of things. Hope things are going well for you. But my new place, fun fact number 63 is supposed to be my new place. I'm back at my old desk that I started out on. If you go way back in the history of fun facts, when I was in my place before my place, before my last place, when we first moved down here, I think I started about 3 or 4 years ago doing the YouTube channel. This particular one, I had a different one for a while, but it wasn't the same. This one's, I think, a lot more fun. And I call it fun facts, even though sometimes it's just me babbling, or sometimes it's me complaining, or venting, or philosophizing, or reading my stories, or playing my flute, or singing. I still think it's a lot more fun than the last one. The last YouTube channel that I started was, didn't really have any subscribers. And the first thing on it was about, I was at the ocean and I was talking, and there were flowers on the ocean. And I had just lost my sister. And I said, somebody lost somebody else. Somebody lost somebody too. And that's why there's flowers next to the ocean. And I was sad. It was more sad than fun. So this one I started 3 or 4 years ago. And I think I started 3 or 4 years ago because I wanted people to look at my books. I think a lot of the stories are really good, but maybe I didn't write them so well. I don't know. But you have to get the buzz going somehow, so I started 3 or 4 years ago to try to get people to look at my books. But now it doesn't really matter. I have y'all, and y'all are awesome people, trying to find your way in the world too. And hope you don't have to move every year, every 2 years, every 3 years. The longest place I stayed at besides my parents' house was after I got married. And some of it was good and some of it was really, really bad. So maybe moving every few years isn't a bad thing, but I need to downsize more so I don't have to move as much stuff. But the next fun fact, I'll tell you about my moving experience to the new place. And how interesting it was. But we have a place to live, and that's the positive. And I'm going to keep trying to find a permanent place. So my daughter, as she goes out in the world, has a place to come home. But maybe in my heart and soul, I'm really just a gypsy and I'm always going to be moving. Maybe I should just get an RV and downsize a lot. I have so many memories. Like I've done the one where it's like the stuff on my desk. And some of those they're just memories. It's not they have a lot of value or anything like that monetarily. It's a memory. But I'm trying to limit, like, okay, do I want this memory or do I want that memory? But May is a beautiful month. May is a beautiful month. And I have some really fun stuff coming up in the next ones, but I'm in my new place. And I'm still unpacking and organizing and working sporadically. But the new place is fun fact number 63. See the new place. Yay. Now you get a different view of everything. So, new place. And if you have a new place, or you've had to move a lot, or you've been in the same place a long time, or things you've had to deal with from going place to place, at least I know now that my roommate is my daughter, and we've been roommates before. And we've gone through a lot of the stuff that you have to go through as a roommate to make sure communication is really good and make sure that nobody's stepping on somebody else's toes or getting in somebody else's way. But if you need help, there's a way to get support, So it's going to be a good thing. New place. Fun fact 63. Ciao, Bellas.